Okay, so this is how you do the recording transactions in a journal. So in accounting, a journal is the first place where financial transaction is recorded. It serves as the book of origin entry. Here's how you typically record transactions in a journal. Number one, identify the transactions. Understand the nature of the transaction. What happened? Was it a sale, a purchase, a payment, or something else? Gather supporting documents, invoice, receipts, bank statements, and many more. Will provide the necessary details for accurate recording. Number two, identify the accounts affected. Determine which accounts are impacted by the transaction. Common accounts include assets, that is cash, account, that is cash, accounts receivable, inventory, property, plant, and equipment. Liabilities, that is accounts payable, notes payable, loans payable. Equity, that is loans, equity, retained earnings, common stocks. Revenue, sales revenue, service revenue, interest revenue. Expenses, we have rent expenses, salary expenses, utilities expenses, cost of goods sold. Number three, determine the debits. Determine the debits and credits. Double entry accounting. Every transaction has two sides, a debit and a credit. The total debit must always equal the total credits. Basic rules. Assets increase with debits, decrease with credits. Liabilities increase with the credits, decrease with debit. Equity increase with credits, e.g. honors investment, decrease with the debit, e.g. honors withdrawals and dividends. Revenue increase with credit, decrease with the debit. Rare, that is rare. And expenses increase with the debit, decrease with the credit. So number four, record the journal entry. Date. Record the date of the transaction. Account titles and numbers. List the account affected along with their account numbers. Debit or credit, indicate whether each account is debited or credited. Amount, enter the amount for each debit and credit. Description, also provide a brief explanation of the transaction. Example, let's say a company sold $1,000 of goods on credit to a customer. So it should be date, that is 5th July 2024. Accounts debit, account receivable, $1,000. Credit, sales revenue, that is $1,000. Description, sale of goods on account to customer, that is you can provide a name. Okay, number five, post the general ledger. Post to the general ledger. After recording the journal entry, the information is transferred to the general ledger accounts. The general ledger is a collection of individuals' accounts for each asset, liabilities, equity, revenue, and expenses. So, number one, accuracy. Ensure accurate recording of accounts and amounts. Clarity. Clear description are essential for understanding the transaction. Double entry system. Always maintain the balance of debits and credits. By following these steps, you can accurately record financial transaction in a journal and ensure that your accounting records and maintained in a clear and organized manner. Okay, Let me know if you have any specific transaction you'd like to practice recording so that I can help you. Thank you.